Now it's time to talk about the new game subscription service called Game Pass. And here to tell us about it is Dennis and Parimal. Welcome, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah. It's like a
see
bunch
you
of
guys.
handshakes.
Yes.
all
Lots of
around.
handshakes.
Dennis,
Healthy
you too.
handshakes. Healthy
Hey,
handshakes.
hey,
All right, yeah. Everyone knows each other.
So what do you guys both do at Xbox?
So I'm a senior product marketing manager, and what that really means to the community is I'm in charge of content planning and kind of the future of Game Pass as we think about features and benefits that we can add to make it better over time.
Cool.
I am director of marketing for Xbox Game Pass. What that really means is I'm overhead. But speaking of formal titles, we have new titles now, which is
okay.
we are founding members of Xbox Game Pass. We like those titles better than the formal titles.
That's pretty official.
It's going to be a legacy
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah.
I love that.
Speaking of Game Pass, let's look at it. What is Game Pass? Tell us what you
Yeah.
show us, maybe.
Great. So Game Pass is a really exciting new content subscription service on Game Pass that gives you access to over 100 great games, endless play, download and play, so no need to stream, no worries about lagging issues or anything like that. And to subscribe to Game Pass, all you need to do is go over to the store. You'll find Game Pass there and can subscribe. And once you do, the easiest way to get to Game Pass is just hitting that home button, jumping into games and apps, and you'll find this cool new twist called memberships. So any membership that you have is going to show up in here, and as you can see, we have Game Pass, we have Xbox Live Gold. If you go down to Gold, that'll take you into the Gold Lounge. But if you go into Game Pass, it's going to take you into our new Xbox Game Pass Lounge, where you can find all 112 titles that are in the catalog, and every month as we add new titles, you can find them here. You can see we've got our featured titles across the top, all games A to Z. We've got family-friendly games, action, adventures, and RPGs, shooters, and the list goes on. And then when you want to see everything within a channel, all you got to do is go over to Show All. Jump in there and you can see all the games that fit inside that content channel. So again, over 100 great games, and there's really endless play for customers to come in and enjoy.
Yeah.
I was going to say there are a ton of games in here.
Again with the variety.
Yeah.
I saw my favorite game, Halo 5 Guardians. Love
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's
Love
good.
that game. So when you guys were thinking about this membership, what was your inspiration?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
There's over 2,000 games that are on the Xbox One console. 300 to 400 games release every single year, and definitely customers know those 5 or 6 or 7 games every year that they're most interested in. But a lot of times beyond those, they kind of fall through the cracks. And so, how do you put a spotlight on some of those games that aren't front and center anymore, and help customers understand what's out there for them? We kind of think of it like documentaries on Netflix.
Oh, nice.
How many documentaries have you bought in the last year? Not that many, right?
But watched a million.
Right,
There
but
you
watched
go.
a million on HBO and Netflix, and it's a really great way for customers to say, maybe I don't normally play that type of game, but I've already got access
That's
to
such
it.
a great analogy, because that's
Right.
what I do on Netflix too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
I had no idea I wanted to watch this, because it's all there for me. Then I
all
just
there.
do it.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
that's why Game Pass is such a win for fans, because it helps you broaden your tastes and preferences. And then when you have to decide how to spend your hard-earned money on a new game or on a new season pass, you've got a much better sense of what's out there for you. And I think for us, one of the exciting things has been case in point, Farming Simulator 15. That's a game that we see that we were excited to have in Game Pass, and we see those message boards, people saying, gosh, I was never going to buy that game, but now that it's in there, I'm checking it out and loving it, right?
That's me
hey,
too.
You and me
That's me
both.
too. I think we're going to get it
You know,
tonight. Yeah,
so-
I think all of us will download it
So
tonight.
we're really excited. We use the analogy of Ethiopian food. You may, it may not be that you like it or you don't like it, but if you haven't tried it, it's just not in your consideration set.
And can we pause for a minute? Ethiopian food is amazing.
It is, right? And
Always
so
with injera and everything?
once you have a coworker who says, hey, we're going out to lunch and I'm buying, and they take you to Ethiopian food, and you say, damn it, I love Ethiopian food.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
you may not buy it every single night going forward, but when a new Ethiopian restaurant opens, you're going to go check it out.
there.
When somebody
Yeah.
says, hey, that place has got the best Ethiopian food I've ever had, that's interesting to you, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yep.
the ecosystem wins because more restaurants have more customers, and in this case, the people who make the games. The customers win because they have more choice. And
Yep.
so we really see Game Pass as a great way to enable choice, enable test and trial, and then help people spend their money in a smarter way.
So Halo 5 is like the Indian food in that case.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's
We're
amazing.
making
Had to bring in
connections.
Indian food.
Yeah.
No. Indian food's also amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken tikka masala. Can we just have it right now?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's real good.
It's delicious.
Terraria.
That's what it is. That's all you need to know.
Terraria is kind of like that, right? So you're like,
Yeah.
I'm putting that on the back burner, and now I can play it.
Just a couple
right.
of things I want to add, is that, when we talk to kind of our fans about bringing this in, one of the things that they said was important is not just the great games catalog of 100 plus, but also great price. So
Right.
this is $9.99, is $10 is an
gonna ask
incredible deal, incredible
Yes.
deal.
Yeah.
Plus, if you love a game and want to own it,
Get a discount.
for your library, you get a discount. So you get a
Nice.
discount for Xbox One, base games that are in the catalog, plus also on those add-ons, 10% off those X1 game add-ons if you want to buy that. So that's also a great
That's
deal.
awesome. $120 a year. That's like buying 2 big games, but now you get 100.
Boom,
go.
boom, boom.
There you go.
That's right.
Speaking of games, so can we highlight a few exciting games that will be coming to Game Pass? What are some stuff that's coming?
Absolutely. So some of the great games that are on there: NBA 2K16, Halo 5, one of my favorites of all time, Payday 2. But I also think it's worth highlighting some of the great games that people maybe don't know as much about, like Night Squad. Night Squad's a great co-op game to play with your friends and your family, play online, play offline. Scream Ride's an awesome title. Max and the Curse of the Brotherhood is an incredible story. So there really is something for everybody there.
So can you play those games offline?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
a
one
good
of the beautiful things about Xbox Game Pass is that we heard from customers as we were building this out that, hey, streaming can be troublesome for me in many respects from a lag, but also just that idea of, what if I need to get away from my internet connection? So download your games and play them for up to 30 days offline.
That's awesome.
I love this. Thank you so much, Dennis and Parimal, for showing me. Handshakes around again.
Thank you. One last plug. 14-day trial. 14-day trial. We want your business. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's a good plug. I am going to download it tonight, literally as soon as we're done with the show, probably.
Great.
Switching gears, I recently got to sit down with Jonathan Garcia to talk clubs on Xbox. Let's take a look at that.